Hi, good afternoon. First of all, I need to thank Negara for giving me a chance to share with you. My name is Ooi Kok Hwa from Negara Consulting. So I'll share with you on the market outlook for year 2020. So how many of you actually quite bullish for next year? Put out your hand. After listening to, put higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than 10. How many quite bearish for next year? Put out your hand. So after listening to 3 speakers, so you are actually quite bearish of Malaysia stock market next year? Okay, can. No problem. Okay. Then we already have the answer already. Then we can go home already. Okay. Now, so because of a lot of requests, so I need to do some review. Okay. How many of you actually attended Kenanga seminar on the 12th of January this year? Oh, okay. Well, quite a lot, huh? So actually you come here basically to check whether my prediction is correct or not. If not correct, tear out everything. Okay. So now we look through one by one what I said on the 12th of January, which actually 8 months ago, I said that in front of about 300-400 participants. Okay. Now we look through one by one. First one, I said the Fed will cut interest rates. Yes. Quite nice. Oh. I didn't mention that. At that time, people still talking about increase 1 time or 2 times, right? I was the first one in the world say that cut interest rate this year. See? Okay? In the world, I say the worst is over for Dow Jones. Point number 2, I also say the worst is over for China. China stock will go up. Bitcoin at that time at 3,000, I asked you to buy. I say worst is over. I asked you to buy small cap. Okay? Small cap. Now look through one by one. First one. See? Cut interest rate already. Yeah. The number 1, cut interest rate already. In fact, cut 2 times. Okay? Next one. Dow Jones, at that time I say it's over here. You see what happened, Dow Jones? Getting higher and higher. None of you believe me. You know, at that time, I say that Dow Jones was over. Some of you say, sure or not, sure or not. See? I can see it. 我睇到嘅. Okay? You need to trust what I say. Okay? Number 3, I say Shanghai, the worst is over. See? January. Yeah. Shanghai markets. Okay, break out already. So now it's actually known here. At that time, it's like over there. Okay? I said Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin. I say the worst roughly is over. At that time, it's actually 3606 on the 12th of January. How much right now? 10,000. If you buy 1 Bitcoin, okay, you make 6,400 US dollar times 4, 26,000. See? Yeah. That's why I need to come to Kenanga seminars. Okay. Thank. And listen to me also. Okay. Okay, can. Last one. Ayo, buy small cap, right? But KLCI continue to come down, right? Until April, right? What happened? What happened? Our KLCI continue to come down until 1,006 right now. Let me share with you one in numbers. You're not aware. I share with you right now. A lot of you actually never download Negara report. I share with you right now. If you look through the second quarter Negara report, okay, Negara statistics not from me. We do have green color, you notice that? Outflow of local fund, residents. My belief is actually Tabung Haji switched from last time was 70-30, 70 equity, 30 bond. Now it's actually they want to switch it the other way around, 70 bond and 30 equity. So they've been selling down on blue chip shares by Tabung Haji. Besides that, EPF also increased weightage on overseas investment. So I believe that they also sell down over here and move the money out. Okay? Plus confidence issue, all these things. So overall, I can't help all these blue chip shares. But one thing I can help is this. Can you see small cap shares? This is FBM small cap index. See? Bro, yes. So you must listen to me. Your speaker here, 1 year conducts 70 CP course almost every week. I conduct CP course for the fund manager, analyst, remisers, okay, and almost every week. So I conduct this year roughly 70. On average, let's say 50 per each session. 70 times 50 will be 3,500, right? Do you know how many license holders in Malaysia? 6,000, no. That means half of their CP points come from me. So every session, I also talk like that. Every session, no. Every week, I talk like that. Buy small cap, buy small cap. In Hokkien, we call it, bo ki, ho gong ka ki de diu liao. Every week, talk. That means in English, meaning to say, every week, we talk until it go up. I cannot stop blue chip shares. They want to do portfolio rebalancing, I cannot do much. But what I can help for Bursa is actually encourage you to buy. I know you only buy small cap. That's where I can contribute. I done my best. Okay? Why? Very cheap right now. Okay? Must buy. Okay? So I start my sessions, okay? Your speaker here, I look at Hong Kong market, don't have to take photo. This is actually my trading of Hong Kong call and put warrant. You can see over here. Some I lose, some I make. Each time Hang Seng down, I went in to rescue them. True. Who said cannot make money from Bursa? Yeah lah. Hong Kong call and put warrant from Bursa. You cannot say nothing to buy. Your speaker here, in out. The latest one is actually this. H60, I bought 44 cents. Now it's actually 53 cents. Okay, can. Okay, continue. Now, I know you have a lot of worries. You worry here, worry there. Okay, whether recessions, after listening to a few speakers, quite worried. Maybe next year recessions, don't know when will recessions. Okay, then slow down economy, then the trade war, don't know China and US. My view here today, okay, I think I'm the only one in the world, again, also again, the only one in the world. I say to you right now, in front of you, I think trade war, China and US is over. The worst is over. I just have a feeling. In Cantonese, we call "cảm覺." It's over already. You say, sure or not? If I sure, I don't have to be here already. Okay? Let me explain to you why it's over already. I explain to you later on. You will see the number, then I explain to you why. The worst is over already. Okay, Ken? And you attend this seminar at the right time. Last seminar also talk like that. This will be the last chance. Last chance already. Let me share with you. What do you think? Next year is actually US presidential election. What do you think of Dow Jones on after November next year. The election actually is on November next year, right? So what do you think about Dow Jones after US presidential election in November? Go up, come down? Let me share with you. If Donald Trump lose, what would you think of Dow Jones? Sure, crash. Because if he lose, he stay ready. Donald Trump say many times already, if you don't want to choose me, Dow Jones will come down. Yeah, because he will push it up, all the way up. Okay? Donald Trump is the biggest market manipulator in the world through his Twitter, no? Nobody know how he's going to tweet, no? Okay? Short tweet here, short tweet there. Okay? Then, I ask you, if he win, also down. Why? Because he don't have to seek for re-elections. That's why, after November next year, market will come down all the way. And if you listen to just now, a few speakers here, who mentioned to you that the potential of recessions really very high in this coming 1 or 2 years' times. Meaning to say, likelihood after November. So that's why 2021 gone already. Bye-bye already. So make money only next year. That's why you attend this seminar at the right time. Okay, solid 1 year. Eh? Now, look at the PE right now. Okay, in general, not very expensive. I would say 17, 18 times. We are also 19 times. We also dropped from early on 20 times. Europe, Australia, 18, 19 times. Okay, Japan also about 15 times. Okay, Hong Kong and Singapore all the time, 10 times, 12 times. Okay. Then you look at here. Please understand, the key reason why we actually have a slowdown, please always pay attention to the red color here. Why the world economy able to recover from recession, from the last recession? Because they printed money, QE1, QE2, QE3. For US, they printed 4 trillion. Abe, 3 sword also printed money. Europe also printed money. So what happened in 2018 last year? If you remember 2018 last year, the Fed start to reissue this bond out. When they reissue this bond, means the money start to flow back already. So that's why world liquidity start to tighten. So each month, actually, the Fed reissue this bond, the money start to tighten and tighten. That's why 6 months later, you notice that everything's slowing down. The whole world also slow down. Coupled with all this trade war. Okay? Now, slow down in economy only this year. Can you see this? IMF forecast? The best forecast in the world. IMF forecast, July. Slow down 2019. 2020, recover already. The growth come from where? Emerging market, 4.7. Developed country continue to come down, but emerging market to be okay. China, how? China will be 6%. Okay? US will go down to 1.9, but not in recessions. Next year, US still okay, but slow down. Yes. Okay? Can? So, remember, slow down only this year. Next year, economy recover. And right now, we are actually in end of September. We are going to October already. Market always acting 6 months ahead. Market right now need to factor in next year higher economic growth already. That means market now already factor in next year higher economic growth. That's why market going up every day. Okay, except Malaysia. I said to you already, ma. Malaysia, we do have one key risk. Next week, 26th of September, the review on the Malaysia, whether to include in the MSCI index, bond index, 26. Don't ask me whether include or not include. I also don't know. Based on economics, until now, the chances of being included still 50-50. No, I say one, Ben Negara say one. Ben Negara says recently, they actually have a talk with them, quite positive. Economists all says about 50-50 only. Okay? So you ask me, included or not, I also don't too sure. The reason why they want to exclude, I understand, is they want to increase China percentage in actually the index. So I don't know. My view here is actually risk is quite high. Okay? What if, let's say, exclude? Then they may sell down on Malaysia bond. Ringgit will come down, no? Okay? So just let you know. The risk quite high from now until 26 September. That means next week. After next week, okay already. We do have on the 11 October budget rally possible because this budget may have some stimulus package. Then after that, we may cut interest rates on the 5th of November. I'll share with you later on. Okay? And please take note, none of them in the recessions. Overall, US, Europe, China, and Japan accounted about 70% of the world GDP. They are all growing okay. So the chance of recession is actually quite low for next year. The spike out on oil prices. So what do you think of oil prices? My view here is actually, of course, tension quite high. Can you see the oil prices here? It's a W shape, right? Zoo, 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 right? W shape, right? So later on, you will see a lot of countries, their inflation curve also W shape. So basically imply that inflation will go up because high oil prices. Short-term wise, no doubt the Saudi able to resume recover half of it, but the fully recover is only until November next year. November this year. So another few months' time. So my view here is actually disruption in the actual supply, yes. Okay? Will Donald Trump, because until now, all reports showing that it's done by Iran. You ask me whether it's from Iran, I don't know. But my view here is actually appear to be based on US intelligence, it's actually done by Iran. Then the next question here is, will US really want to have war with Iran? I don't think so. To repeat a skill like Iraq war, US need to have about 500,000 troops over there. But US don't have 500,000 troops over there. You need to have at least 2 warships over there. US also don't have 2 warships over there. So he's not ready. The reason why he removed John Bolton, I also feel that's because they want to have someone that actually more positive. Because John Bolton actually, he proposed to have war with Iran, more tough action on like the Libya way on dealing with North Korea. So all this and tougher on China as well. So to Donald Trump, my belief is actually before next year elections, he definitely will settle Iran issues, North Korea issues, as well as China issues. And China, the next meeting will be in APEC meeting in November. I expect Donald Trump and Xi Jinping, they may hug each other. Okay, can I expect some deal. Okay. Possible also, I'm not too sure. Okay. So can you see the US inflation like a W shape? Okay, W shape. And given the oil prices like just now I shared with you, like this, and may go touching 70, so what do you think of the inflation? Will go up higher, right? That's why the Fed, instead of cut 50 basis points, only cut 25 basis points. Look at here. Now, the next meeting is actually 29th, 30th of October. So you cut recently one time on 17, 18 September. So the next one, remember, 29, 30 October, because our meeting is actually on 5th of November. So likelihood will cut, if I say October, will cut another 25 basis point. Then now, look at here. From 2%, cut until 0.25. Because we start from 0.25, how many percent cut? 1.75, right? If each time cut 0.25, can cut for how many times? 7 times. So we count together. Okay. October, December, January, March, April, June. Okay? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, July. They can cut until July. I ask you, each time cut, assuming each time cut, the Dow Jones will go up or come down? Up, right? Assuming each time cut, the Dow Jones go up by 1,000 points. Right now, 27,000, no. So, 7 times, that means go up 7,000, no. 7,000 plus right now, 27,000, 34,000, no. Derek said just now mentioned, you want 30,000, right? No, I say one. See? I ask you, how to be bearish when the Fed every 1.5 months cut interest rates? That's why market will be good. Dow Jones will be good. But you ask me, how about KLCI? I cannot help on the blue chip shares. Okay? I'm not that big. I'm just a small investor only. Okay? So, they want to offload. I also cannot do anything. But small cap, I expect rally next year. Okay? Can? Bullish, market remain bullish next year. Okay? Now lah. Whole next year lah. Okay. Yes. Okay, can? Can, Okay. Now, you see the inflation is actually Europe continue to come down. I expect it to go up because of high oil prices. Then China inflation higher because of the swine flu, and then the pork prices higher. That's why the inflation getting higher. But China actually done something already. They cool down on the pork prices. Done already. That's why the inflation will cool off. Japan also the same, like W shapes. How about Malaysia? Because of the last year, the higher base, so that's why the inflation actually have negative, but actually it will stabilize at roughly below 2%, because when we maintain oil prices as around 95 at 208. So my view here is actually Bank Negara may actually cut interest rates to 2.75. When will be the dates? The next date will be 5th November. So I repeat, if nothing happens next week, that means from October onwards, markets start factoring in on possible budget rally on the 11th October. After that, 5th of November, cut interest rates. Dow Jones will go higher. That's why my prediction here is KLCI will go up to 1,008 this year. Next year, go beyond 2,000 levels. I always say Dow Jones, our KLCI will go beyond 2,000s by 2020. Only 2020, And I will not say it anymore. Only 2020, Okay, can? That's why I'm quite bullish, Your speaker here, whole body in already. Until fingernail in the stock market. Whole body. Fan san lok hoi, Okay. Whole body in already. Okay. Don't ask me. Now, this bond yield, US bond yield recently up and came down there a bit, okay. My view here is actually, where do people want to buy, a 10 years bond at 1%? That means you buy the bond and hold until maturity, your per annum return only 1%, no. But the key problem here is this, potential of recession is quite high. The yield may go lower to negative. That's why the bond yield, that's why rich people park their money in bond. If you invest in bond this year, okay, you make money. You're cutting interest rate, okay, you make money. And from yield 3% drop to 1%, your bond portfolio sure make money. Make more than 10% this year. You check through your bond portfolio. Now, next one. Now, if you look at here, just now, if you look through the earlier, I think it's the Darren, this mentioned to you. 10 years bond yield minus 2 years bond yield, we do have a negative, right? Okay, and you also listen to Dr. Wong, okay? So what it actually means, it means that right now, the long-term bond actually lower than the short-term bond. That's why negative. So actually imply, if you look back 10 years ago, look at here, 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, it happened 2 years before the crash in September 2008. In November 2006, the 10 years minus 2 years, they have a negative bond yield. After that, what happened? 2 years later, recessions. And the economic forecast, 11 times, all correct. So to me, right now, happened already, right? You just count 1 to 2 years. Roughly when? 2021, lor. Good only next year. 2021. Liao, gone. Hokkien say liao lian liao. You make money next year. And next year, need to make sure, make money. That's why you need to make money, make as much as you can next year. Because after that, gone already. Okay? Yeah. And economists always notice that each time you see this, 1 or 2 years later, recession already. Okay? All correct, no? Okay? That's why 2021, after US presidential elections, risk quite high. Next year, still okay. Why? Because US, the Fed will cut interest rate, will continue cut. The stock market will go higher and higher. That's why I said to you, he win, market will come down. He lose, market will also come down. Okay? How about Malaysia? You're all worried that, Mr. Ooi, next week how? My view based on the trend right now, the bond yield continue to come down. Most likely, they will stay. If they want to remove, the bond yield will not go into this level. It will go up. Bond yield come down means people buy Malaysian bond. Okay? So until now, they do have some spike up recently, but I don't think it's due to that event. Okay? So my view here is actually, I think they will stay. That's why I expect next week they will stay. Once they stay, market may go up by 1-2%, no. Yeah? No risk already, ma. Everyone worried, ma. Okay? So you have if no risk, market up, budget plus cut interest rates. How say liao? Okay, okay. On the assumption, everything okay next week. Mr. Ooi is sure or not? Ayo. Ben Negara also not too sure. How do I be sure? In theory, based on these charts, the bond yield keep on coming down, the bond price getting higher, I expect to be no event. If insider want to remove, they will start selling already. That means the bond yield will go up instead of coming down. So no signs actually, they will sell. That means okay. How about gold prices? Will go higher. Why? I said to you already, potential recession getting higher. Can you see the word? Potential recession. That means people worried. Recession. That's why they buy bond. The gold prices will go higher. Okay? How about US economy? Look at here. That's why, look carefully here. The next few slides here. Okay? If you're Donald Trump, assuming you're Donald Trump, you look at this number, you worry or not? The trend here? You're worried. The most important one is this number. Job data. A lot of you only focus on this month, next month. You look at the trend. I ask you, look at this chart. On average, the job creation, create more job increasing or decreasing trend? Create job, but it's on decreasing trend, right? Yeah. 312 means what? 312,000 jobs created within a month, no? But now how much? 130 only. I ask you, if you are Donald Trump, you tension or not? Sure tension. And key issue here is actually, on average, you see 216, 178, per month, the job creation become less 30,000 jobs. Okay, we count together. 180, 160, 130 in August. September will be how much? 100. October will be 70. November will be 40. December will be 10. So you Donald Trump, you worry or not? That's right. Come to December, the job creation will become 10,000. After that, next year will be negative already. See, you also can become analyst, no? That's why you attend my seminar. 1 hour, you can become analyst already. Is that easy only? 30, count. You also don't know. 7 also, count. Very easy. Just count. Yeah. Can. So I ask you, if you're Donald Trump, you want to hug Xi Jinping or not? I ask you, why Donald Trump need to have go against China on this, especially related to trade? Yeah, you're right. Yes. So to show that I'm the only one can dare to say no to China, right? Can go against China. But wrong target, friend. I ask you, Donald Trump, what he think of Xi Jinping? Each time meet Xi Jinping, he always say, no, good friend. He says Xi Jinping is a great leader. Lee Kuan Yew also say, Xi Jinping is a great leader. Everyone meet Xi Jinping, all will say he's a great leader. Why? Why all say like that? You see, Xi Jinping, he smile or he angry, the face remain the same one. Same one. No reaction one. Hong Kong like that also no reaction one. See? Yes. So key thing here is actually why? Because big country, they always have differences. Always disagree on a lot of things. Okay? We can always agree on disagreement. You see, each time Xi Jinping talk, how he talk? He look at paper and talk, right? Not like Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you see the way he actually, China imposed tariff, what he actually, within 2 hours, Donald tweet 20 tweet messages. No leader like him. Yes, big country will not react in this way. Big country always read from the text. No matter you angry or happy, you don't tweet like that. Because whatever you tweet, all is actually implied US policy. Okay? So that's why you ask me, Xi Jinping is like, like to me, I see him like Buddha status. No reaction, over there, like Sun Wukong, like him, don't like him. So, no reaction. He actually, China, just do whatever they need to do. Of course, trade war, China also affected. Later on, you see China also affected. China also want to have a deal with US. That one confirmed. Okay? But China want US to show sincerity, to have a deal. And I ask you just now the questions. If you are American voters, you convinced or not, this president dare to say no to US? Dare to say no to China? Yes. Democrat candidates, anyone can be like him? In general, if you go to US, a lot of Americans don't like China, no? Yeah. Okay, it's true one. That's why when he done all these things, it's actually to show to the voters. So he achieved the objective already or not? If yes, you don't have to have trade war with China already. You, American, already convinced you need to choose me. I represent you. I can make US great. So you already make US great already, man. Quarrel with China for 1 year already, man. No one can quarrel with China. You dare to quarrel, man. Okay? My view, I warn you, don't say I never say. Okay? Recently, China removed some tariff on US products. US also removed some tariff on China products. My view here is actually, my next year, maybe no tariff at all with all China products. No. I ask you what do you think about Dow Jones? Xiao liao lo. Will go up very high. Can? See? That's why I said to you now, whole world, no one talk about that, right? Your speaker here on today's date said to you, the trade war with China may be over already. That's why this November APEC meeting, when Xi Jinping meet Donald Trump, they may hug each other, not kiss, hug each other. Say, you're a great leader, great leader. Okay, okay. So, inflation, unemployment actually remain low. Okay. Look at here. The housing prices a bit stable. Industrial production, no, the growth rate coming down already. See the changes coming down? If you are Donald Trump, of course you worry. You look at US manufacturing orders, slowing down. Okay? That's why he's a businessman. He's fully aware of all these numbers. US, the more tariff, he actually, all this imposed. You notice that it's actually, the trend is getting lower, right? US exports coming down, slowing down. Import also slowing down, stagnant already. China still doing well, but US a bit stagnant already. Can? Okay or not? Donald Trump must remember, this one, he is fully aware. In this world, there's only one country in the world that dare to fight against US and fight before. And US unable to defeat this country. It's China. And they have an actual fight before on Korean War and Vietnam War. So they know they cannot. There's no way US can defeat China because during the war, 10 years ago, the Korean War, Vietnam War, Q10, another 10 come out, Q10, another 10 come out. No ending, no. Q until no bullet. So many. The Korean War, Vietnam War. At that time, China already dared to go against US. Don't have to talk about right now. And China actually always warned US. And each time, the tone actually getting more and more serious. China only have one core interest. 只有一个核心利益. What is actually the China core interest? Everything can trade, except one core interest cannot trade. What's that? Taiwan is part of China. In this world, there's only one China, and Taiwan is part of China. So anything you can trade, China will trade with you, but not this. And recently, they still continue, US continue to send warship go through the Taiwan Strait. That one, potential risk is high. So Donald Trump need to fully aware of this. China mentioned many times already. 不惜一切. When China said 不惜一切, it means at any cost will go against US, especially on Taiwan issues. So US, Donald Trump need to fully aware of this. When China said 不惜一切, that means at any cost. China drop into recession, also okay. They will defend, they will go against US if, let's say, US dare to let Taiwan declare independence. That's why video recorded, so that he actually can understand. Hopefully he read through my video. Okay? Okay. Why Donald Trump actually quite worried about recently dropped to 90? Okay. Why? Why dropped to 90? He's quite tension. This is actually the lowest since he actually become the president, no? That's why if you look at consumer confidence, you look at this number versus China number, later on share with you, the consumer confidence dropped already, US. Okay? Then you say, why US, the retail sales is getting higher? Very simple. With this more tariff, I ask you, you American pay higher price or not? Yes. American need to pay higher price. Same this situation, same like 2018. You remember 2018? Okay, in Malaysia. Oh, GDP very good, right? Every numbers all very good, right? But why you don't want to vote the earlier government? Because if you go to US today, the product price already higher because of tariff. So that's why he delayed the remaining 200 over 300 billion products to December. Why? Because these are essential items. He imposed all this tariff to 30%. Inflation will go up. Of course, the economic number will good. But in the end, he will lose the election. Like earlier Prime Minister. Okay. That's why I think somebody, Malaysian mentioned to him, oh, don't repeat the same mistake. Okay. Europe. Okay. In general, Europe's coming down. It's quite tough. Okay. Industrial production also negative. It's quite tough. Okay. Look at year-to-year changes. What do you think about the euro currency? My view here is actually, most likely don't have Brexit by end of next month. I don't know. If I know, I don't have to be here already. It appeared to me that no Brexit. Most likely will be have second referendum of new elections. Okay? So if that happen, means what? Pound may rally. Euro currency may jump, Okay? If any sign from now on that no Brexit, pound will jump. Okay? That's my view. Okay? Of course, euro currency will continue to come down because of the QE. They implement QE right now. Okay? Because the currency down, that's why stock market getting higher. Okay? Next one. And the yield actually dropped very low already. To continue to come down. That's why you cannot understand why got people still buying this bond, right? They have no choice. Okay? You can see the deposit facility rate dropped to negative 0.5. So meaning to say you place overnight, no, it's a negative return to you. How about China? As I said to you, China, you see? Any country actually have an intentional devaluation of the currency, stock market will go higher. Okay? Will go higher. You ask me, I believe in China or not? Yes. Solid. Okay? Why? Because China, I always say, China leader, ask you sit means sit. Stand means stand. Don't achi acho all this. No, kiki kakat all this. No. China is a socialism. So, country interest come first, comes social interest, no? Society interest, then only your personal interest. Your personal interest always the lowest one. This is where Hong Kong people cannot want freedom. Okay? Actually, China, you want every week have demonstration. It's okay, man. Because he respect you, your rights, this is your rights. But don't do something like the black shirts. Okay? Hong Kong do have one key risk. That is actually China army come out. Be prepared. Don't say I never warn you. These Hong Kong people, they want to have a Sanpa start from 1st October. Sanpa, what is Sanpa? Don't go to school, don't go to work, and another one is actually don't do. Another one, all together 3. So they want to do that in October, no? And this week going to have more, no? Now it's actually in Hong Kong right now is they call it PNT 开花, no? That means it's throughout everywhere. They throw the fire and now it's thrown directly to the police. And this situation in Hong Kong right now is getting worse every week. Your speaker here last week bought Mata Fair, bought air ticket. Then I bought air ticket. Then I asked my tour agent, he said, where is actually can get cheaper ticket? They say, Cathay Pacific. Because I want to fly from Penang to Beijing, they say use Cathay Pacific. I mentioned the tour agent. Free, I also don't want. I say crazy one, they can, like the gas lah, everything lah. Later on the transit actually in Hong Kong, then the flight cannot fly, then all the black sheep want to greet me in Hong Kong. Want to let me know lah, China. I know already, don't have. So cannot. Okay. To me, cannot. No way. I will go to Hong Kong using Cathay Pacific, especially fly to Beijing. Okay, can? My view here is actually those black shirt, if you are being captured by police, your name inside the system, China already label you as terrorist. You make sure you don't cross over to Hong Kong. To China. You cross over to China, you may disappear, no? China already labeled this black shirt, because Hong Kong you must differentiate. The one actually peaceful demonstration is not, but the one black shirt one, to destroy all the MRT, all this. These people, remember, China labeled this group of people as terrorists, and China anti-terrorism law will apply on you. Okay? You make sure you don't travel. 1,005 people being captured so far, and this definitely, you are from China perspective, these are terrorists. A lot of school children know. Okay? China actually don't care. Why? China come up with the Great Bay Area. It's basically, you want Shenzhen to clone Hong Kong. So, more riot, all this, basically, the whole things, everything later on will be like Shenzhen will replace. In the end, nowadays already some Hong Kong actually need to travel to Shenzhen to work already. So my view they need to learn how to deal with China. How to learn? Learn from Macau. You see Macau? No issue one. I ask you, if your father got 50 kids, because your China got 50 states, assuming 50 states, so if one kid go to Mid Valley, let's say one day, father bring 50 kids to Mid Valley. Then one kid want to buy iPhone, the latest one, iPhone 7, 11. You don't buy iPhone for me, I sleep on the floor. In Mid Valley, sleep on the floor. No. So what are you going to do? Your father or 50 kids, let him sleep. No? He cooling there, let him cooling. No? Because you cannot buy iPhone 11 for all the kids, there's no way. Let him cooling there. Then of course US and UK, you look at you cooling there, well, so pity you, nobody care about you. But they cannot do anything. Why? 1997, Hong Kong accounted for China economy 23%. Right now, Hong Kong only accounted 3%. Only in 22 years. When Deng Xiaoping says 50年不变, it's only valid for 50 years only. You're 28 years later, when you talk about 28 years later to 2047, I ask you, Hong Kong will account China economy 100%? Or be less than 1%, maybe 0.5 only. You think China will look at you? Don't look at you. So how? China will just don't care, You don't want, up to you lah. Okay? That's first point. By 2035, China economy will be overtake US already. You think US will help you? You go to US today, all this, they can help you? No one will help you. So you key thing here is actually you must learn how to deal with your father lah. Learn from Macau means what? Macau is what? Macau is like that. Papa, you need to buy for me iPhone. You buy for me iPhone, my result will be better, no. I can study better, I can get good result, no. Talk like that. China will listen to you. You see, Malaysia is actually the only country under One Belt, One Road able to negotiate with China to lower down on our ECRL. The only country, you know. How we negotiate? Talk nicely, not gulling on the floor. Okay, okay. This is the way. He will listen to you. Okay, I can. Okay, can? You look at why basically US also want to have a deal with China. You see, Donald Trump imposed 5% lah, 10% lah, 20%. You look at what happened into China renminbi, dropped from $6 to $7.20, no? Roughly dropped by 20%. You impose that? I let my currency drop. You ask me, this one done by who? China renminbi is actually outside China, no value, right? This one is intentional devaluation by China's central bank. Of course, you ask China, say, you intentionally devalue. Then China central bank, of course, will say, no, we never do that. Okay. They always say like that, the standard answer, no. How can be any speculator here able to move the renminbi to this level? Put out a hand. No, definitely China. That's why it let the whole currency drop by 20%. That's why you look at the number later on, and this number can go to $8 no? I ask you, you're doing manufacturing, what with your profit margin? 10%, 20%, can, right? It drop further. China can continue to come down, no? Your tariff can go up or not? China still have room to come down, no? You dare not ready. Okay? That's the reason. If China renminbi go down to 7.4, 7.5, our ringgit will be 4.3, 4.4. Can happen one, Don't say I never say. Can happen one, But I look at the trend now. Liu He right now is actually in US. I think the tone actually getting better already. Where the US actually removed some of the tariff on products. I think they will. Even though Donald Trump says they want to have comprehensive deals, my view here is actually they're going to have a deals from now until next year. That's why I say to you, the worst of the trade war with China is over already. Okay, it's over already. China economy is coming down, but still growing at 6%, no? Industrial production also coming down. Look at Europe, it's actually negative, right? China is actually still growing 5%. Look at this number. Manufacturing recently crossed over 50 already. Increasing, not coming down. Okay? I said to you already, you must trust Xi Jinping. I said to you, everyone talk about him, great leader. Why? He said, everyone sit. Everyone just sit. Stand. Everyone stand. Yeah. All work hard. You see? Yeah. Look at the trade balance, okay? Just how you've seen US already, right? You look at China. In general, they still have trade surplus. Export still okay. Still growing. Imports still grow okay. No impact to them. They're still growing. Interest rate recently cut, the prime rate, loan rate is actually cut already. They also try to boost the economy through cutting interest rate. They have room to cut, no? They just cut a bit only. Look at this number. US is coming down, right? Drop, right? You look at China, see? We are talking about 1.4 billion, Understand? That's why I say to you, like Hong Kong, just 7 million. Cannot. China 1.4. All have confidence. Okay? Can? Yeah, the confidence is getting higher, go higher, no? Okay? You whatever trade war worry, getting higher. January lah. Don't ask me lah. So far, you're not too sure, then you go to China and ask them lah. I repeat one more time. When the Hong Kong incident happened in June, China initially broke the Hong Kong news. That's why at that time, Hong Kong, the tourists come to Hong Kong, it's actually dropped 10%. Do you know after that China what happened? Especially in July and August, China, whatever things happened in Hong Kong, they let it show to the whole China media in China. What happened after that? August, the tourists in Hong Kong, especially from China, dropped 40%. Why Hong Kong right now quite tension? Because the first 10 days of September, the tourists go to Hong Kong dropped by 90%. Guling lah, Guling. I let everyone see you Guling there. So your father and mother go holiday, especially 双十节, then October 1st, October coming already. Aiyo, Hong Kong so bad, cannot go already. The retail business in Hong Kong, to them October is a crucial month. You know, China buy, not like us. See, the China actually go to KLCC. We think, want to buy one handbag, think. Until the shop ask us, still want to buy or not? China come, this one 全部10个哈拿那个10个去哈 10 and this week, next week, all this continue to have all this. China show it to the people. Can? If you have a family, will you travel, bring your kids to Hong Kong, let your kids show? How do you explain to your kids this one right or wrong? Okay, can? Okay, that's why my key point is actually must know how to end the thing. Okay? So China retail sales slowing down, yes, but still growing at 8%. Japan, in general, the exchange rates depreciating, okay, that's why stock market getting higher. In general, Japan going to have you ask me, next year is actually Olympic year. Next year, after next year, Japan may drop into recessions. So good is only up to this year and next year only. After that, may drop into recession. Because all countries organize Olympic, they will drop into recession later on. Yeah, yes. You look at Brazil, also the case says, no, same thing, South Korea, except China. You look at Japan, industrial productions, positive, negative. And keep up the next number. You look at this number, you're actually quite worried. Look at this number. Ooh. Why? They want to impose the tax. The consumption tax. Coming down. Okay? Drop a lot. Now, we are coming to the important part already. After review all the 4 economies in the world, all okay, right? Now, look at Dow Jones. What do you think Dow Jones? Okay. I said to you, we'll cut interest rate. October cut again. December cut again. Market will go higher. All from now on, just now you count already, right? 7 times cut until July next year. All each time cut, assuming 1,000 points, Dow Jones will go beyond 30,000. Okay? Can? Then I don't have to be here already if I know. I don't know. That's why people ask me, so how, when will drop? My point very simple. Wait until it drop lah. Key thing is not predict when it will drop. Key thing is when it drop, you must do something. Don't look at it. Drop already. Okay, Ken? Don't wait. I mean, when it drop, then only react. If not, Dow Jones will go higher and higher. There's no risk at all. The volatility risk is below. Means to say, market don't have any market risk. Okay? worldwide shipping activity is getting higher, no? Imply to you that the world shipping activity, world economy is growing. That's why shipping Baltic Dry Index going up. That's why your speaker here bought Maybao. 50 OSM bought. 60 OSM also bought. Now 70 OSM already. You ask me, we'll go higher and higher, higher and higher. Yeah. See? MISC, you see? Sharp jump, you know? Okay, shipping will go higher. This one is as leading indicators for all the manufacturing. Recently, copper price also shows some recovering sign already. My view here, as I said to you just now, the trade war may come to the end already. I said to you, November, when Xi Jinping meet Donald Trump, we'll have a deal. May not have a comprehensive deal, but the tone will be better. Okay? Basically, what Donald Trump wants from China? Buy what? Soybean. That's why soybean price will go up higher, CPO price will go up higher. That's why your plantation share will rally. Yeah? Later on, I'll show to you. Okay? How about Malaysia economy? This one is actually last year budget, 4.9. I think we're in line to reach 4.9. Okay, mainly they come from the services still growing, 53%, manufacturing 23% is still growing. Okay, agriculture also growing. Okay, construction also growing, and your manufacturing, the ICT growing at 8%. Okay, you see, GDP number 4.9. Okay, very good. Okay, why 4.9? Mainly come from mining. The natural gas recover. Okay? Later on, you will see plantation recover. CPO price, until June, the price is 1,009. Do you know how much the CPO price right now? 2002, 2003 already, no? A lot of them, actually, the cost is below 2,000. 2,000 plus, they make money already. Okay? And a lot of plantation shares, very cheap now, can buy. And your speaker also sleep inside one of the plantation counters. Okay? Okay, can? So, agriculture will recover, mining recover, construction growing. ECRL start in July already. Will go higher. Later on will be HSL. High speed railway. Okay? What Tun M, I see Tun M is actually, he want to boost economy through constructions. So a repeat of 1993 to 1997. Construction growing, building materials growing, then property later on will grow. Okay? Recently, industrial production dropped to 1%. You ask me a big concern or not? I'm not worried because we're up down in general. Sometime, the last year, if let's say higher base, then this month will be lower. So to me, I want to see it's actually more moving average. Moving average, I think, is still okay. And you can see our trade numbers. This is our trade surplus. Continue to grow. Why? Our export okay. Can you see our export growing? Import also growing. Okay? Yeah. And key part is actually our import grow because our main import are all machinery. Import continue to grow, our export will go okay later on. So in general, you ask me, Malaysia is okay. Why? Part of it, not all. When US imposed China may buy from Malaysia. Then China imposed US may buy from Malaysia. In the end, we actually, based on Negara report, I say certain sectors benefit, yes. Certain sector benefit, not all. You can look through the Negara second quarter report. Do explain over there. Okay? Benefit from both sides when they impose tariff. Negara did mention. How about ringgit? If no event next week, of course, our ringgit will go up and down together with renminbi. But assuming no event, if anything happen, I also don't know. So if let's say, they remove Malaysia from the bond index, then ringgit will face sell down to maybe 4.4, 4.5. Because you're talking about Malaysia government bond do have 30-40% foreigner holding. Quite high, I'm not too sure whether they will sell or not. Okay? Now, the last part here is, this is the part you want to know. The last few slides already. So what do you think about KLCI? So, in general, KLCI, if you look through, it's actually 1,009 going down all the way. I also explained to you the index sell down because of blue chip share come down. Because our KLCI is mainly our 30 blue chip shares don't continue to sell down. All this Tabung Haji, maybe EPF, sell down, all this. So, nothing much can do. And portfolio outflow. Even local as well. Okay? I don't know. My view here is, if you look carefully, once it break up to 1650, I repeat, technically, go beyond 1650, it means bullish already. My view here is actually, you ask me my prediction, most likely next week, nothing happened. KLCI may go up by 10-20 points. Mini budget rally, go up another 10-20 points. 5th of November, cut interest rate, may go up another 1-2%. This one by CMB research. So, in general, one is actually, by that time, market may touching 1,007 already. That's why I said to you, year end 1,008. Then I say next year, once it break 1,009, market will go up all the way to 2,000, 2,000 plus already. That's why next year will be the year. Okay? Ken? Remember, next year will be the year. You must make money. Let me share with you small cap index. If you remember 5 years ago, August 2014, what happened to our small cap shares? The small cap index all-time high, The higher is actually 19,500. This small cap index, 19,500. What's the key difference between at that time versus KLCI? KLCI 1,009, right? So these two index, what's the difference between them? Different by 10 only, right? Understand or not? 19,000 versus 1,009, right? You remove 19,000, it's actually 1,009. It means that these two index at the peak at that time, the difference by 10, right? September 2015, our KLCI dropped to 1,005. Small cap index dropped to 13,000. Minus 10, small cap actually dropped to 1,003. Last year, December, can you see over there the lowest point? Small cap index dropped to 11,000. If you minus 10, our small cap dropped to 1,001. That's why your small cap, and how much right now your small cap? Your small cap actually 13,000 right now. That's why I mentioned to you, buy small cap. And your speaker here, every week talk like that. Every week talk to the fund manager, analysts, remisier, dealers, talk like that. Buy small cap. Okay, no? We need to rescue the market. Blue chip share sell down, KLCI, nothing much you can do. But we can buy small cap. And quite cheap now. Why quite cheap? 13,000, if you minus 10, small cap already dropped to 1,003, Very cheap right now. Okay, Ken? And compared to the peak, dropped by 30% already. Compared to the KLCI. Okay, 16%. This slide is quite important. Your speaker here try to be clever, Because every year the same, sell in May, go away. Sell in May, come back when? Come back September, Now lah. So, in May I sell my small cap shares. I thought I can buy back cheaper price. Not really, The price different, not much different, And I noticed that a lot of small cap shares refuse to come down already. No matter Dow Jones up, down 1,000, small cap don't want to come down already. That's why I said to you, small cap shares generally quite safe right now. Can buy already. Okay, then you say, buy which one? So many. I scared you don't have money, and so many. So many, so cheap. Okay, can? Small cap index. That's why I said to you, small cap share, and I expect a repeat of 2014 small cap rally will happen next year. I expect, because the base is too low already. Okay? I expect your client or retailers all will come back next year. I said to you already, man, next year. Why next year? Because Dow Jones will go higher. Once the local fund on the sell down on blue chip shares stop already, start going up. Then when the Dow Jones getting higher and higher, regional market also getting higher and higher, our market will follow. Okay? I expect it to happen next quarters and next year. Okay? This is actually your plantations. For some of you, not too sure, I share with you FCPOs of December contract. Can you see the price jump already? 2000 plus already at one time, 2003. I repeat, if Xi Jinping and Donald Trump will have a deal on the soybean, which actually mentioned many times already. Soybean price recently are also coming up already. So I expect if soybean price go higher, CPO price will go higher. Okay? Can? And of course, part of it is due to the drop in ringgit. Okay? Can? Okay now? Hi? Okay, So, last part. Conclusion, key points. Okay, for today. The worst may be over, US-China trade war, then plantation rally, benefit from higher soybean, plus the B20 implementation, the biodiesel, 20%, then small cap shares, okay, a repeat of 2004. Okay, can? Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mr. Ooi, for wonderful sharing and presentation. We shall move on to Q&A session.
Please ask me a question.
Yeah, please.
Take the opportunity.
Malaysia are so lucky to be selected one of the countries that
to be reviewed. I don't know, I need to call them. In general, this year, I think if you look at KLCI, actually, compared to regional, we're actually not doing well this year. So my view here is actually, normally, each time we are not performing 1 year, next year we'll perform quite well. So that's why I say to you, I expect next year will be okay. Okay? It will do catch up. Can? So I don't know why Malaysia being selected. I don't know why. Okay, can? Any other questions? Yes.
Mr. Ooi, from my observation, you definitely view the midterm markets as bullish, worldwide for the matter.
Yes, next year.
US especially.
Only next year.
Okay, yeah. Short term You want short term, midterm.
1 year only
Okay. So does it mean that maybe this is not the right time to go for safe haven assets like gold? Gold is the right time to go in?
Okay, you see, there's a few types of investors. Some people say, Mr. Ooi, after I listened to earlier speaker already, I want to put all my money in bond. Yeah, we do have one. To rich people, especially come to the last leg, they don't want to take risks. They'll start buying bond. That's why bond is all-time high. But you must remember, bond prices also all-time high already, Okay? And the risk is there. That's why people expect bond market crash. Okay? And that one can happen. Second part, you ask me on gold. Of course, gold will go higher. Okay? But don't have dividend yield. Okay? Unless you buy like Derek mentioned to you, all this ETF, all this price appreciation only. But to me, I still want dividend yield. But if you say you want to buy ETF, gold from now on will go higher. Of course, it will go higher. if next recession in 2021, gold prices may go beyond previous peak of 2009. It may cross over 2,000 plus. Okay? So, can go higher. But you how you want to buy? You want to go to the Pokong and buy gold and keep? So I'm not too sure how you to buy. So you can buy the ETF lah. Okay, can? Okay, can?
Any more question? I think
Yeah,
there is
yes,
one
yes,
question
yes,
over
yes.
there. Yeah.
Looks like next year is going to be a bullish year for the global
Yes.
market.
Last leg lah. Yes.
Okay, what about Hong Kong Stock Exchange? Is it included despite the riot?
Hong Kong, that's why I said to you, it's quite tough. Hong Kong, half of it is actually China stocks. Should be okay. But the Hong Kong shares itself actually quite tough. Okay, so Hong Kong, China shares should be okay. But Hong Kong, the stocks actually, those property stocks actually, it's quite tough. One of the economists quite well known already predict Hong Kong third quarter already dropped into technical recession already. So my view here is actually quite tough for them. Given each week they actually do this, all this riot, throw this fire, and all reported in China. First 10 days of October, when China have a 双十节, the most important holiday when they actually all come out and they're not going to Hong Kong, the retail sale will really suffer. They're waiting for that. If they're not coming in, the hotel, retail market, all will come down. And when I say to you just now, the tour agents mentioned to me the Cathay Pacific, right? You know what the tour agent mentioned to me? He laughed. He said, "No, you only. All the customers, the moment talk about Cathay Pacific, no one want to take, no matter how cheap." Okay, it's quite tough for them. So they need to do something, but appear to be all these black shirts still want all this non-stop, and the government quite nice to them. Quite nice to them. To me, it's actually quite nice. Okay? Can?
Yeah. Any more question for
Yes.
Mr. Ooi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about Alibaba shares?
You okay? Oh, of course, change of the CEO already.
Is going to be listed in Hong Kong, say later on.
Whether listed in Hong Kong, I don't know.
But for long term or medium term, you can still buy, isn't it? Because it's a China company.
Yes. So, I mean, if you buy Alibaba through US stock market, then it's okay. You ask me whether we'll get listed in Hong Kong, I don't know. I don't know. I seriously don't know. Okay? I said to you already, Alibaba, Jack Ma, his background is actually, he's one of the Gongchangtang member. He's one of the Communist Party member. So Alibaba is not to be seen as purely private sectors. My view here. So my view, basically, I don't think whether they will get listed in Hong Kong, I think this event, when China keep quiet, what you need to worry is actually when China keep quiet. 做緊嘢嘅，佢哋做緊嘢嘅。When they no sound, you actually worried. No sound. When they just sound that you don't worry, no sound, no reaction at all. When the word hua, they let you do, So you ask me in Cantonese, 佢哋做緊嘢嘅。I don't know what. I don't know. Ask me. Okay, that's my advice to you.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken.
Any more question? Yeah, here. I think during our journey to Kuching and JB, Mr. Ooi also mentioned that you want to retire early, right? So I think this is the best chance for you to probably grab more question to Mr. Ooi. Yeah, please go ahead.
Mr. Ooi, just now you mentioned about Oriental Holdings.
Yeah.
EPF and everything have been selling this share for the last 2 weeks, I think maybe 2 years, gradually, but they haven't finished yet. And no doubt the share price is holding
Because
around.
I have different view with EPF.
They've been selling for the last 2 years,
Yeah.
Even every day,
Yeah lah.
in the Bursa announcement.
Yeah.
So they haven't finished their selling yet.
Yes.
So the
Let them
question is-
finish first. So, they want to sell. I said to you already what? EPF want to move some money, go out of Malaysia. Katabo Haji want to change from 70% equity to 70% bond. So you ask me when you will end, I don't know. EPF, how much you could sell for that, I also don't know. Which counter they want to sell, I also don't know. I look at every day, so all the blue chip keep on selling down. I also don't know what. But blue chip shares, I mean the penny stocks refuse to come down already. Only blue chip shares. But you ask me Oriental Holding, of course I have a different view with EPF. Because I like the EPF, I mean Oriental Holding, if 2014, the share price is $10, no? Right now it dropped to 650 and the dividend yield is 6%. No? To me, it's very, very cheap.
Yes, no doubt the NTA is around $10 something.
Yes, $10.
I remember sometimes back,
Yeah.
I think your country people told you about $20, is it?
Yes, $20.
And the cash ratio also 3.3 billion cash, is it?
Yeah. Okay. For rich people. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Mr. Ooi, thank you for your sharing.
Yeah.
Yap. Can I just check what is your comment on AirAsia?
Oh, AirAsia. The key part here is basically, I'm not too sure whether they can continue to sell down the plane, they pay you good dividend. I think a lot of people are actually quite bearish on that part already. So, I mean, overall, they still make money. Okay, but I look at AirAsia X and the price keep on coming down. The one actually holding it is AirAsia. A lot of people ask AirAsia because you expect they're going to pay the similar dividend, right? Hopefully they'll pay more, right? Yeah, pay, yeah. So you still hope they continue to pay that kind of dividend. But to me, it's due to the soul of the plane. So I don't think they sold already. That's why you buy, you hope for dividend payment. So my view here is actually the chances may not pay you good dividend in futures. Okay lah. But airline business, it's quite tough. AirAsia in general is okay. AirAsia X not okay, yes. Yes, yeah. But contribution not very high. If you look at AirAsia, I think the contribution is actually the meal that you pay, the gift, all this inside the plane that you pay. That is actually the contribution from the earnings. Ticket sales actually not really able to cover much. Yeah.